Hi there, this is Aoife with AddEvent, and in this video, I'm going to run through all of our dashboard solutions. So we have 4 dashboard solutions. We have share events, RSVP events, subscription calendars, and embeddable calendar. So I'm going to start off with share events, and I'm going to go ahead and just create a new event. So new event. Um, I'm going to just skim through all of our features here because we have other YouTube videos and help docs that go into a little more depth here. So I'm going to skip all this for the moment and then just go ahead and create my new event. So once I create my new event, I am brought to the event page where I can see an overview of all of the details, and then I have all of the sharing methods below. So I'm going to run through each sharing method now. So our first one is the event landing page. So we'll click into this here. So this is the standard AddEvent event landing page. And when your users are brought here, they'll just have to click add to calendar and then select the calendar application relevant to themselves. So I'm going to go ahead and do Google Calendar. And then I could just save this in here. So you'll see here my new event. Back to the event page. A couple different things you can do here. So this is the link that we just saw for the event landing page. You can also share a short link for SMS. You can enable an access code on your event landing page. So users will have to input this code in order to add your event to their calendar. And then you can also customize the event landing page. So you can use one of our custom templates to customize the landing page. To customize these templates, you will need some knowledge of HTML and CSS, but we do have various help docs and YouTube videos that can help you with this as well. So our next sharing method is our add calendar links. And these are specifically designed for your emails, newsletters, and campaigns. And they work really well with MailChimp, Marketo, and various other email marketing platforms. All you need to do is to get these into your emails is copy the code up here and then paste it into your content editor. You can also customize these add calendar links. So you can completely change the style to kind of match your own branding. To do this, you just have to click into new and then customize in here. So you can see I was playing around and made a few customizations there. Our next one is the add calendar button. So this is what we just saw on the event landing page. So the standard add calendar button is this one here. This is for your websites and landing pages. You can absolutely customize this button as well by clicking into new and customize in there. To get this onto your website, you just have to copy the code and then paste it into your website builder. Next, we have the direct links, and direct links are great if you are sharing an event with your team and maybe everyone uses Google Calendar. You can definitely share a link just to the Google Calendar. Excuse me. And we have all of the calendar applications available here. And then the embeddable event. So the embeddable event is great if you want to share your event on your website or a landing page, and you can embed this little box here that'll have all of the details of your event, and then users can add your event to their calendar from here as well. To embed this on your website, you just need to copy the code in here and then paste it into your website builder. So that is our first dashboard solution, share events. I'm now going to jump into RSVP events. So to do this, just go back to the top of the page and edit this event. So you can see here we have this checkbox for RSVP. Once I select this here, there'll be a drop-down list of RSVP forms. When you first create your account, it'll just have the standard RSVP, but as you create more forms, you'll have more options there as well. So we're going to save this event here. And now we're brought back to the event page. So it looks very, very similar, just a couple of little differences. So again, you have the overview of the event and all its details. And then we have RSVP and settings. So our RSVP and settings, there is a ton of features in here. We won't have time to go through them all today, but we do have other help docs and YouTube videos that run through this in a little more detail. But the first thing I'm going to do is actually go to my event landing page and register for the event. So this is the standard RSVP form. So for the standard form, we just collect the name and email address, but you can definitely customize this to collect other information. And then we also have a few responses. So going, interested, can't go, but these can be customized as well. I'm just going to register for the event. And once I register, I'm brought to this confirmation page where I can add the event to my calendar from here. Back to the event page, I'm going to refresh here. So now we can see I've come up as one of the attendees. We have my response, email, name, then you have a couple other details like the IP address and the date that I registered for the event. So yeah, we have a ton of features in here. You can see all of your attendees. You can set seat limits. You can decide if you want to receive a notification every time someone RSVPs, or maybe you just want a summary for the day. And then you can also set your RSVP to inactive if you don't want to collect it anymore. You can customize your RSVP form from here, send an updates email to all of your attendees, and you can also download a list of your attendees as a CSV file. So back down to the event landing page, again, we have a short link for SMS. You can enable an access code, and you can also customize that event landing page with a custom template. So the RSVP button, this is for your emails, newsletters, campaigns, and websites. When your users click RSVP, they'll be brought to the event landing page where they can register for your event and then add that to their calendar. Again, this button is also customizable. Once you click into new, you can customize that button in here. And you can get the code for this button just up here, where the source code is also available down there too. Direct links, again, this is what we saw for the regular event. Really great way to share an event if all of your team use one calendar application. And then the embeddable RSVP form. So you can embed this form onto your website so users will see all the details of your event, register for the event, and add it to their calendar, all from your website. You can also copy the code from up here or view the source code down here. So that is our second dashboard solution. Now I'm going to jump into our third one, which is subscription calendars. So back to my dashboard. And I'm going to go ahead and create a new calendar. So there is a lot of different options and features in here when you're creating a new calendar. We do have more help docs and YouTube videos available on this that goes into a little more detail, so I'm just going to skip over this for the moment. But I do want to highlight the last section, which is calendar subscribers. So when your users are subscribing to your calendar, you have the choice if you would like them to subscribe anonymously, or you can choose to collect information from them. So if you would say, I would like to know, by default, you're collecting the name and email, but you can also add various custom fields to collect other information from them as well. So we're going to stick with the standard one for the moment and create my new calendar. So once you create your new calendar, you're brought back to the dashboard, but we want to go to the calendar page. So now on the calendar page, you'll notice it's very similar to the event page. You have your overview of all of the details of the event, and then we have the calendar, and then we have all the calendar sharing methods. The first section up here is subscribers, and we don't have any subscribers yet, so I'm going to do that first. So down to the calendar landing page. This is the standard calendar landing page, but can absolutely be customized. Clicking follow calendar, and then I have to input my details. Now that I've input my details, I can actually follow the calendar and subscribe to it. So add to calendar, and I'll select my Google Calendar. And we just want to subscribe down here. So you see, this is the new calendar here. That was a test one from earlier. But yeah, now I subscribe to my calendar. So I'm going to go back to the calendar page. And once I refresh this here, I'll pop up under subscribers. So we can see I'm an active subscriber. I used my Google Calendar. We also have my name, email, IP address, the date I subscribe to the calendar, and then the change date is going to be the sync time. So every time my Google Calendar syncs with the AddEvent calendar. So now onto the sharing methods. So we've just saw the calendar landing page. Very similar again, we have the short link for SMS, an access code, and you can customize the landing page with a custom template. The add calendar links, again, are for emails, newsletters, and campaigns, but are also fully customizable. You can just copy the code up here, and then the source code is available down below. The add calendar button works exactly the same way. Once they click add to calendar, all the calendar applications will pop up and they can select the one relevant to themselves. The add to calendar button is for websites and landing pages. Again, we have the direct links, and I'm going to skip over this one for the moment, and the embeddable events list. The embeddable events list is a really handy way to get all of your events onto your website. From one calendar, you'll just have a list of all the events, and from here, your users could subscribe to your calendar as well. So that is our third dashboard solution. Now I'm just going to talk about the embeddable calendar. So the embeddable calendar is a really great way to get all of your events from various calendars onto your website. And from here, your users could print the calendar or subscribe to it. And we're going to jump on in and customize this calendar. So the settings down here on the left are for you as the AddEvent user. So you can, so by default, we're showing all this information here, but you can definitely remove that. And we also have the default view, the day you want the calendar to start on, the time format, and then our calendars to display as well. So it's just showing the new calendar right now, but we don't have any events in there as of yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a few more calendars to display. So now this is what your end user will see. So from here, they can print the calendar, they can subscribe to it, they can change the view for themselves. And then they also have this section here to select the calendars they would like to see. So maybe they just want to see the main calendar. So now we're just looking at the events from the main calendar. You can see here that I have also color-coded my events, which is a really nice way for your end user to kind of distinguish the different types of events, and also for you as the AddEvent user. We have a few different embed options you can see up here. So we have the embed code, URL, and URL including an iframe. So you can copy any of the codes in there. And that is our fourth dashboard solution, the embeddable calendar. So I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to support@addevent.com.